Yo, yo, yo. It's your fave, Marky Mark's Tarot. It's crazy. Focus. What a fucking idiot. What a bunch of idiots. That must be it. Yeah. Ready was response in the airport. Too short switches. 2 feet during the day. Receive heavy birds. Yeah, that must be it then. That's crazy. What? What is this person even talking about? What in the fuck people idiots? Hey Ann, how you doing? Hello, 5 star. Do I take questions? Yeah, $5 each. You can pay by PayPal or Super Chat. I don't do free questions. Yeah, I'm doing good. Just looking at some social media crazy posts as usual. Who was I calling student? This dumb person on Facebook. This person posted up a picture of an owl, and they said that these two owls that fly around Bermuda, and the guy took a picture of it, and this person was talking about something totally different, like talking about like a racetrack or something. I was like, what? Why would these people talking about racetracks if you're talking about the owl? Like you're on the wrong post. So I was like, this person stupid. Like, what are you doing? Like, why are you talking about a racetrack on an owl post? What's the owl got to do with the racetrack? Thanks for the super chat, 5 star. You can ask your question when you're ready. Yeah, that's why I said they were stupid. Like, I'm like, why would you post like and then talk about democracy and all this dumb shit? And I'm like, what? This post is about two owls that are beautiful and they came to visit Bermuda. Like, so people took a picture of it, and you make a comment about democracy and a racetrack. Like, you don't know. And no one said anything to the president because obviously, like, they're stupid. I was like, yep. And the president's name was Faith. So obviously, you probably got named wrong. All right, you said, can I ask, will Richie reply to my older brother message he sent Richie? Or his thoughts when he saw his cousin has went out, and we not sure how he got it. All right, let me check. Yeah, he'll definitely reply to him. I'm getting that he's gonna get a reply. Richie will reply to your older brother. and he'll feel bad about it, but like he thought he was doing him a favor or like doing it because he wanted him to, or he was trying to give it to somebody that wanted his number or something like that. But to answer your question, I would say, yeah, he's gonna reply to him. But after the reply, I think that he probably won't. He feel bad or disappointed about it. But for some reason, I feel like he felt like he was doing him a favor or like giving it to somebody that needed him or something like that. But overall, there's disappointment here, sadness. So I'm like, I get a lot of disappointment here from this. Like he's disappointed that, obviously your brother's disappointed that he shared it. Shared his number. But this guy, Richie, feels like he did it for a good reason. And a good reason to him might be not as good as to your brother or you guys. And another thing I get here is there could be like some type of like some experience that they had and it turned bitter. So he thought that if he gives his number to somebody that he knew to call him or something. How he got it, I can check to see how he got it, who he got it from. Yeah, a man gave him the number. So if Richie's cousin is a man, then he gave it to a man. A man gave him the number. Because I'm getting a man here. Yeah. I asked if it was a man or a woman. It told me a man. So if his cousin's a man, then he gave him the number. But you can block people from your number anyway if you want to. That's the good thing about these type of things. And you told them there weren't. Yeah, so if you blocked it, then you can move on from it. Yeah, there you go. See that's what people like that need, huh? Yeah, I told you why, because he was disappointed. He was disappointed and like about the whole situation. That's why he did it. He did it to disappoint you. 5 star. You're saying, could you see why he did do that? Because you and Richie dealt with each other. He did it to disappoint you. Because that's why I got disappointment in all the cards. It was telling me a disappointment. If this person also like drinks, they could have done it when they were drinking and just did it just to be an idiot and just disappoint you. Yeah. To disappoint you, or he was disappointed, so he did it. You're saying his cousin is flirting with you, so you don't get it. But then you block his number because you're confusing me now. So if this guy was flirting with you, then he wanted your number. So that's probably why the guy gave it to you, gave it to him. You're saying, why would Richie give his cousin my number to flirt with me? But I dealt with Richie before. Richie is like an ex to me. Okay. So Richie gave his cousin to his your number to flirt. So yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like if Richie gave, but you told me he's gonna respond to your older brother. That's why I'm confused here. You're talking about a cousin, your older brother, and now you're saying like Richie's an ex. So that's why like the cards I'm getting is all disappointment. So it could be you disappointed with him giving you the number, giving him the number to flirt with you. But because Richie's an ex, he doesn't want you. So he probably said, okay, well, you like Five Star? Okay, well, I'll give you her number so you can go flirt with her. Because that was probably the case, right? That sounds like what it could be to me. Mm. Good, and that's what they need. My dog's snoring in the background, so you might hear it. So Five Star, that's what I'm getting. Like that Richie, if Richie's your ex, like that's like if you think about it, if your ex doesn't want you and he's still got your number and his cousin likes you or wants to flirt with you, he's gonna say, "Oh, you want her number here?" You see what I'm saying? So that's what probably happened. That's a guy thing to do. But if you don't want nothing to do with him and you block him, then that's good. But this, the question, I pretty much, answered you. If you're okay with that, I want to make sure you're good. And these people are crazy, like readers and trolling each other, and that's what people do. Like if you're good at something, people will come in and troll you and do shit and act crazy and stuff like that. People are always doing that type of stuff. That's why I don't even go in other people's rooms too much. Cause like I can't handle like some idiots and stuff. And be whack as fuck. Hey Marley, here I come with one eye open. All right there, one eye. Oh, I'm sure. Oh, okay. Yeah, people are quick to like come in a room and like, you know, people like make no sense. It gets too dark early, I know. It's crazy. Five star, you still here? I guess not. Oh, no. It's just the retrograde making people nuts and crazy. It's not easy, man. Oh well. I get so fed up. It's like certain people because they're like lost in the matrix every day. And if I say something, I try not to like, say anything and diss people, but like it's almost like impossible not to. Oh boy. It ain't easy. Yeah, that's truth. It does make everything electronic spaz out, that's for sure. It makes people spaz out too. People are like before when I was on here, when I just logged in, I went on Facebook and this person posted up that there's two owls flying around Bermuda by the airport, and this guy took a picture of them. And one comment was like, "Oh yeah, there's some pictures of this on the 441 photo place, whatever." And then another person starts talking about a racetrack and democracy, and I'm like, "This person's stupid. What the fuck you talking about? It's a post about 2 hours, and you're talking about a racetrack and democracy, and when Bermuda's gonna deal with some bullshit. What the fuck? How the fuck you start posting up on somebody's shit about some owls, about some other shit? And your name is Faith. Obviously, they didn't name you properly, or they when you were born, they was hoping they was gonna have faith you had a fucking brain in there when they made you. It's just like this person that just came in here just now. They confused the living shit out of me. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, yeah, and then you ask me a question, and then you ask me three more questions, and I'm like, I don't play that game. Like, you know, I answered your question, and like, why are you worried about it anyway? You blocked the fucking person, so why are you worried about it? And then you're like, what do you mean? He disappointed me? Yeah, because he's disappointed because you blocked him. Duh. Oh boy, please Jesus help these people. And then I'm like, yeah, you're good with that, and like, okay, thanks, bye. It don't make no sense. Like, I don't understand these people. You went from your older brother to Richie to your cousin and you. That shit didn't make no sense whatsoever. I had to read it like 2 times, 3 times, and I'm like, this shit don't make no sense. But I'm gonna tell Spirit, please answer it. And they did. And obviously they didn't like their answer, so that's why they left. I was like, yeah, whatever, man. I ain't got time for this fucking bullshit. But why ask about somebody that you blocked? Aren't you? And I said the person's disappointed. Why would they be disappointed? Because you blocked them. Well, aren't you disappointed when people block you after flirting with you? Like, what part of that did not make any sense to you? I swear I talk fucking English, but it must come out translated French on the other side where they're like, I don't know what the fuck he said. I swear people pay me just to answer stupid shit that don't make no sense. Like, I don't like talking like that, but like I can't stand people like that. It fucking irritates the hell out of me. That's why I tell her, I say, you're confusing me. You confuse spirit too. That's why there was disappointment around. Like, bye. Smile you later. Not my problem. Yeah, exactly. I remember I used to mod for people back in the day, and people used to act crazy and shit. And I would wonder why they'll get trolled and shit. And then I wonder why afterwards. I'm like, yeah, no wonder they trolled this person because they really ain't about that life. You know, these people, there's a lot of fake ass people on here, man. There's a lot of two faced people. There's a lot of weird, weird people on here. Really weird. That's why you gotta like watch who you hang with. That's why I don't hang out in nobody's room. I only hang out in Marley's room, Becca's room, my friend Becca, and my friend Rising. I don't really go in nobody else's room like that. Not that I can think of. I don't really go. I know my friend Amy. I go in her room sometimes, but I don't really like hang out or mod for anybody like that. Hell no. And I'm not gonna make you a moderator in here because I don't really need them. I do my own shit, like, you know. And then if somebody's a mod, then I'm gonna try and tell somebody else what to do or try and take control of people that I'm already been around. You know, I don't like all that shit. So I just keep it like plain and simple in here. That's it. I got a donation from Jazz. Are you here? You can make yourself known and I'll answer your question. Hey Jazz, how you doing? Thanks for the PayPal. I'll answer you. All right, let's see. Right now, I would say that their current feelings, Jay's current feelings towards you, is kind of uncertain. They don't know what to think. They don't want to make any mistakes towards you, or they feel like they're frustrated, or they feel like people interfere, or like they're frustrated that they can't get what they want in their own life. I feel like this person is disappointed and just feels like there's no compatibility between you guys. I also feel like he's like he might have attempted to like be with you or like contact you, but then he said, you know what, I'm not gonna do it because I feel like I can't get anywhere with this, you know. So I don't see like he's gonna make a effort to like the feelings are like 50-50, like they don't know what to do. But it's more on his end, like on how he feels or how he like he wants to like he feels like he's not going to be good enough for you, or like he might not be able to be who you want him to be, or he might think that you might think that he will take advantage of you. There's a lot of mixed feelings here, mixed emotions, mixed everything. I don't get nothing good, to be honest, Jasmine. Jazz. I mean, I don't really get nothing good here on Jay's feelings towards you. I think that he checks like to see what you're up to, or he checks to see like if you're with another man, or like he's checking to see if like I think this person is timid. I mean, they mean well, but like they're not really they don't have confidence in themselves, it looks like. Or they're like they don't know how they're gonna get to you, because you might come across as, I'm just gonna put this what I see. Like you might be the type of woman that like has everything. Like you might be prosperous, and you might be very comfortable with your life, secure with your life. You might have like, everything, like you might have moolah, and you might have money, you might have like, luxury. And you, even if you don't, like you might be just well better off than this person. And where this person might feel a little timid about approaching you, because you might have, they'll be like, yeah, she's got, this and that. Like, how am I supposed to compete with that? Or, that type of vibe. Or they might think you're independent, and you're like not really wanting it. Like not looking down on them, even though you might not do that, but that's how they feel towards you. Like they're too timid to make a move. Yeah. So if you're like an independent woman that shows it, and he sees it, he's gonna be like, "What am I gonna do for this chick?" You know, like I what am I gonna do for her? She's got everything. She can just tell me f off and get out of her life. Where a man, some men, not all, especially me, you know, um, some men will never like go after a woman like that, because they know that the woman don't need them. So most guys want a woman that needs them, so they can feel like they can run their lives, and vice versa. Women do it to men, men do it to women. So this guy probably feels like, hey, I would like to be with her, but she might be, controlling me. Like, I don't want that. So I'm a little too timid or too like selfish to be dealing with that. Like, I'm getting this person has mixed emotions about approaching you, being with you, or like even trying to talk to you in any type of way. Yeah. And that sucks, because, you know, I'm the type of guy, I would love that challenge, you know? I want somebody that's independent and makes their own money and pays for their own shit, so I don't have to do it. I'm sick and tired of doing it all my whole life. I'm not doing it no more. And I'm sure you want a guy like that too, but I'm sure you're the type of person that don't really care if that person doesn't have the same. You just want love. You want somebody to respect you, and you might, women are nurturers, so it's natural for like a woman to take care of a man too. Like even if they were better off than them. Like, so I don't understand why guys think like that. I wish I can like tap into their brain like a computer and say, "Hey, dumbass, this woman likes you, and she don't care if like you don't have as much as her. She just wants to be loved, bro. Just take care of him, and you'll be okay." You know what I mean? So yeah, Jazz, I don't really get this person really making the effort to be with you 100%. Hey, Miss Bikini, how you doing? You know what I mean, Jazz? Yeah, I mean, I know I got a feeling I know what you want, but the problem is this person like it feels kind of timid. They probably won't go after you because of your lifestyle or how you are, how you roll. But like some guys can't feel like they can't deal with it. It's kind of annoying. But I don't know. Maybe if you like want this guy, like if you're really interested in him, my advice to you is to like go up to him and say something, like flirt with him or see if he's interested. If you really want to like be with him, see how he would feel. You know, that's up to you. Like if you really want to, I don't think he's gonna do it unless you probably make an approach. So if you really want to like get something out of him, like, but see how he feels about you, then maybe you got to make the move to say. But sometimes guys are like that. Guys who like are very timid and they feel like they don't have a chance with a woman like you. If you like say something to them or make them feel comfortable, they'll be like, "Oh fuck, she likes me." I'm like, "Oh dang, oh fuck, yeah, I better step up." Yeah, if he's not confident in himself, then I would say that he probably needs you to reassure his feelings and confidence. I know that kind of sucks that because some women will be like, yeah, right, a man's got to do all of that. But see, those days are over. There's a lot of men that have been hurt by hoes and by these fake bitches out there. So when a good woman comes around, a man is skeptical because he still thinks that they're gonna connive. See, everybody's gotta pretty much suffer for everybody else's fucking bullshit. Like that's just the way the world is now. People are tired and they just don't want to deal with nobody. They rather be single than be a and get themselves into another relationship that's gonna ruin their life for a few years or destroy their confidence. So my suggestion to a lot of women is if you really like a guy and you really think he's the right person for you or you think something can come about it but he's not going to come to you, then you should go to him and just give him like a little boost of confidence. Because if a woman does that to me and she shows me she likes me like that, I'll be like, oh, okay, all right, maybe I'll make the next move and see what happens, like to see if it was really for real or not. And then if it's really for real, it'll keep going. So that's my advice as a man to you. If you do that, if you really want to deal with him and he ain't confident, then I would say I would do it like that. If you want, you can try it. It's up to you, Jazz. Miss Bikini, you said the electrical assholes came and fixed what they needed to fix, but cosmetically they left it looking trashy. So now I have to hire someone to help me with that. Well, that sucks, Miss Bikini, but yeah, I'm sure you can find somebody to fix it. It's a matter of putting like a electrical box over it. No problem, Jazz. I just want everybody to be happy and understand people. I mean, like a lot of women need to hear things like that from a man that knows. And I feel like I know that that's how men are, because that's how I am. Like I'm very confident. I just feel like maybe I'm too confident sometimes where the woman's like, yeah, this guy says all the right shit, man. I don't want this guy. Meanwhile, I'm cool as fucks and I'm just looking for someone like, like me who wants to be loved and trust and just like who gives a fuck about money and shit. Just like live life. Fuck. I'm so hard about that. But some people just like this, there's too much like corrupted, relationships that have existed in the world for people to really trust anybody. It's sad, but no. Hey, Destiny, what's up, sweetie? You good? Yeah, Jazz, no problem. Yeah, I try to give good advice through my experiences of relationships and life. They trust up my paint job and cut a big hole and just filled it up with sealant. So now I need to find a piece of siding and cut it. Okay. Okay, that's good. As long as it's working, as long as it's okay. The cosmetic part of it, I'm sure you can find something. You know what I would do, um, Miss Bikini, is like if they don't have to get to that anymore, then I would say like build something out of wood, like build a wooden box, like and put the whole like wooden area around it, or like a like a crate looking thing, you know, if that makes sense, like a small little wooden crate around it. You can put a pot on top of it. You know, I don't know. I have to see it. I can give you a better idea, but you know, you can always dress it up with like wooden things, like build like a wooden little crate box around it or something, so that way nobody even knows there. And just dress it up, paint it, do whatever. I don't know. Destiny, what you laughing at? So what can you cover the hole with? Like foam? Oh, okay. What the heck is siding? I don't know what you mean. That must be an American term. Let me see what it means in Bermuda term. Oh, okay. Siding. Yeah, I got it. That in Bermuda terms, it's called oh shit. Oh my god. I'm having a brain fart now. What do we call this shit in Bermuda? Baseboards. It's like a baseboard type of thing, but just a siding. Like it looks like a baseboard. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, that works. That'll work. Do your homework, Destiny. You're a good girl. Okay, yeah. So if you got just get the same type of siding, that's all. Yeah, you should be fine. The main thing, Miss Bikini, is it's all you know. Yeah, yeah, I agree. I agree with you 100%. I know what it's like. Trust me, I have to make this home look good too, because it's worth more than that. So many papers. Oh God. Well, I have good news today. I got very good news today. Life is God is great. Life is good. I finally got something I've always wanted, and I got an email today from the Transport Control Department here in Bermuda, and they approved my permit for my van for my business. So now I can get a new van and have my business name on it. So after waiting since July 27th till now, I finally got the permit. So I paid for it today, and then they said maybe by the end of the week. So tomorrow, Thursday or Friday, I might get the final paperwork, and then I can go to the place to hand in the paperwork to get my van. So I probably won't get it until next week, like the van, because once you give the van place, thanks guys. Hey Justin, yeah. So I finally got that. I've always wanted it, and I got somebody to buy my car, and they're willing to pay for it, what I want for it. So everything's working out, man. It's crazy how spirit is, and it's crazy what happens. And I never doubt that God has my best interest, in spirit. It always makes miracles happen. And I'll tell you the story. It was fucking crazy. And I know, right? So I went to my mom and dad's to cut the grass and to visit them for a bit. Then I came home, had some lunch, and I went to my emails. I always go to my emails 2, 3 times a day. I have 3 different emails, so I have to check them all. So I went to my business email, and there it was. Good morning, Mark. We are ensuring you. We are emailing you to let you know you can pick up your paperwork. You've been approved. And I'm like, no way. I clicked on it, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go right down there right now. So at 1:30, I went there, and it was packed with people in line. And I was like, fuck. I got 2 hours before I go pick up my nephew. So hopefully I'm not gonna be here that long. So I was there for about maybe a half an hour. And my number was 259. And when I got there, it was 239. So I had 20 people to go. So I'm like, fuck, I hope this doesn't take long. So then it went to like 250. And a lady comes up to me. She goes, excuse me, what number are you? I'm like, I'm 259. She goes, okay, I just need like, would you mind taking my number? It's 255. And I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. And I've been seeing 55 for like years now. Like that's the number I see the most of. That's the number that spirit always shows me is 55. I see I see every number with 55 in it. Or I'll see 55 by itself, 555. Everything's five. I'm a life path five, all that bullshit, right? So she gives me her number, which is 255, right? Yeah. She gave me the number 255, and I gave her my 259 because she needed extra time because she was waiting for somebody to bring her papers or some shit she was saying. She when she gave me the number and I looked at it and it said 255, I just shook my head. And she was like, "Is that okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, that's fine, man. I need to get out of here anyway, so this works for me." So when my number came up, I went as counter number. It's like it's answer like a machine thing. It says, I forget what you call it, but it's like it says, um, desk number one is serving 255. And I got up and I went over to it, and the lady was like, "Okay, yeah, yeah, here's this is what I gotta pay." So I had to pay. Guess how much I had to pay? $1,100 for my permit. Of all numbers, I have to pay 1,100, and I've been seeing 1111 like every fucking day. So I got 255, and then I got $1,100 to pay for my permit. You can't make this shit up. Why wasn't it like 1,984? Why it had to be $1,100 exactly? And why did I get a woman come up to me and give me her number in 255? Like really? Hey Marty, it was crazy. Like I just couldn't believe how weird that was. And then when I left, I was like, this is so not this is and then when I left, check this out. When I left and I got in my car, I turned on my key and I checked to see what time it was, to see how much time I had, and it said 2:22. Within 45 minutes, I got the number 255. I had to pay 1100, and when I got in my car, I saw 222. And I just started laughing. And I started talking to Spirit in my car, saying, "You guys are something else. You guys just never seem to like amaze me. You just keep doing this shit to reassure me that it's all gonna be good." It's crazy. It's just crazy how it all like happened like that. How Spirit just blesses me when I need it, you know? So I called my friend. I said, "Hey, look, remember we were talking about the fucking permit and how I was irritated because they wasn't calling me? Those fuckers emailed me today and I got my permit. I just gotta go pick up the final paper." And he's like, "Oh, that's great news, man. Congrats, man. Now I can buy your car." I'm like, "Yeah, looks like you'll be able to get it from me maybe this week or next week." I said, "So soon, bro, you'll have it." So he's eager to buy my car because he needs it for work. Because my car is like the perfect car for like somebody that's on their own and like needs to like transport shit and stuff. So he's happy. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm getting rid of Betsy. She's going to a good person that's going to take care of her. And I get my new van. I called the guy at the van place today, and he says he's got a couple left. So I get myself a brand new white van. Good to go. So I can't believe that happened. I was like, this is crazy. How it all happened, all the numbers. It was just crazy. Like, to me, it's normal because I deal with spirit all the time. But when things like that happen to me personally, like I'm like, it reassures me more and more that spirit is so much involved that it's crazy. And that resonates with the card I got the other day. The card I got was a burst of magic. I think my card was called. I don't know if any of you were in here when I got that. I think the card was called a burst of magic, and that's what the burst of magic was. I got that card on Sunday night, I think. Sunday night, I pulled that card, and here we are Tuesday. So 2 days later, the burst of magic happened. It's crazy, man. I don't know, man. It just never seems to amaze me what spirit and God does. They constantly like show me that they're definitely involved. They were definitely listening to me and my friend talk about it. Yeah, this is the band that I'm gonna get. Fuck off, man. Stupid ass. Let me show you guys. I think I showed you guys before. It's called a Toyota Town Ace. That's what it looks like. Nice little van. It's a Toyota. It's perfect for Marky. I get a little roof rack for it. Put my ladders on there. Tint the windows, and it's gonna have Mark's maintenance on it. Good shit. Yeah, that's my little van. Yeah, I can't wait to get it. Thanks, Marley. I appreciate it. Yeah, so get my brand new van. Good to go. It will last me till I retire. So yeah, I'm excited. So And the thing is, it's still the retrograde. We still got 5 more days left, and all this shit's happening. So see, it doesn't matter. The retrograde only does certain things. But what's meant to be is meant. It will be. It'll happen whenever. It doesn't matter. So I'm hoping and praying that these people are gonna call me tomorrow or email me and tell me pick up the final papers, because it says right on the letter that as soon as you pay for it, they give you the paper. So I paid for it today. So probably tomorrow they're gonna give me the paperwork. And then if I hand the paperwork in tomorrow to the car place, then I have to send them the money for the car. And then I gotta go get insurance for the car. So that's probably gonna take me right up until the end of the day tomorrow. And maybe Thursday, Friday, maybe Friday at the latest I'll have it. If all goes well. If that's how it works. So maybe between now and Friday I'll have it. If I do, I'll post it up. I'll post up a video on here and show you guys. Or if not on here, on Instagram. Or I'll just make a video and show you guys on here. Slay. I'll be slaying, all right. Yep. And the crazy thing is I already have my friend's gonna buy my old car, so and he's excited about it. Yeah, I know that's this younger generation. They say slay. Hey, Santa to me is God and spirit. That's my Santa Claus. My sister, I told the first person I told was my sister. And I said, guess what happened? She's like, what happened? I was like, yeah, I got my permit today. I'm here paying for it right now. And she's like, oh, Merry Christmas to you. I say, you're fucking right. It's gonna be a good Christmas if I get this, if I get everything. I still need the final paperwork, which I should get any probably tomorrow or the next day. And then it all depends on the car place and everything else. So it all looks good in the hood. Looks like Mark is gonna be driving his new van very soon. So that's great. All I need now is my inheritance money and I'll be happy. That's the last thing I need. It's my inheritance money. Get that shit out of my way and leave me alone. Then I'll have my life all complete. Have my new van, have some money. Then next year I'll go on a trip. I might go away maybe February around my birthday time. I don't know. I might. I'll see how it goes. Depending on what happens. I need a vacation. I definitely need a vacation. I might even have a staycation. I'll just drive around in my new van all day and act like I'm going to jobs or work. Just like a spy on people because they won't know it's me because I have a new van. I'll tint the windows dark so nobody can see who it is. I'll disguise myself. I have a few wigs. I have a few wigs in my cabinet that I use for Halloween shit. I gotta go dig them up, put a wig on, and act like nobody knows it's me. Because when they see my friend in my car, they're gonna put two and two together and be like, yeah, Mark's got a new van. Let me look. Where's that fucker? All my haters gonna be looking. Mark's got a new car or a new van. We gotta keep looking. Look at everybody on the traffic. Come on, you look left, I look right. Nah, I'm just teasing. But yeah, it's something I've always wanted. Looks like I'm gonna get it finally. Yeah, Jocelyn, I do. And I wish the same for everybody else. I love when I hear good news. Everybody in this room has been through bullshit and you've told me about it. and everybody's been through good times, and you've told me about it. So I'm sharing my blessing with you guys today to let you all know that, hey, don't worry. When it's the right time, it's the right time. See, July to August, September, October, November, December. It took almost 4.5 months for me to get the permit. So I was patient and it just happened. That's all. I asked my cards probably like 2 months ago if I'm gonna have it before the end of the year, and it said yes. So it looks like I'll get it before the end of the year. It's already December 10th. So we got 21 more days left. So 3 more weeks left. We're good to go. We'll be good. So hopefully we all have a good Christmas. Hopefully we all have a good month. Hopefully we all get what we want. And I really wish that for all of us. I hope we all come in here and tell each other our good news about our good lives. And hopefully all is well. Hopefully everybody's got good news. I went to my parents' house today and they're very happy with the ceiling. I fixed the ceiling with my friend. My two friends, I fixed the ceiling yesterday. It's all done. It didn't crack. Everything went perfect. My mom and dad's happy that it's all done. All I gotta do is paint it. But it's still not like completely dried up yet. When you use like cement and sand and stuff and plaster something, you gotta wait like at least a week before you paint it. Dan the man, how the heck are you? Yes, bring on 2025. But I don't mind enjoying the last 3 weeks, Justin. Looks like it's going to be fun the last 3 weeks of December. And Marley, I told everybody in here the good news about Gage passing his test. So we were all congratulating you guys yesterday, because every people in here were asking about you. So I told them that I spoke to you and told them the good news. Hope you don't mind. I just want to share good news. You're back in the cast? Oh man. Yeah, we have fun. Okay, good. It's only us in here. I only share it with our friends anyway. So we're all cool in here. Yeah, we're the Brady Bunch. No, we're Marky Mark in the Funky Group and the Funky Bunch. Don't worry, Dan. You'll be fine. All's gonna work out, bro. Yeah, we the Brady Bunch. Yeah, I was just saying. And Dan, I was just telling everybody that I finally got my van, my job, my business van permit today. And then tomorrow I should get the final paperwork to go get the van. So I got approved today. So now I can get a business van. So we got all good news. Yesterday was Marley's son and her, and today's me. And who knows who might be tomorrow. Thanks, bro. I appreciate it. I hope we all have good news coming, and I really do hope everyone in here gets what they want, man. I really do. And I hope we all can share our great news with each other. And even if we have bad news, we're here, to comfort each other and help each other and give advice on how to fix it and how to deal with it. And see, look, now we have even more good news. Not, yeah. Marley gets to bug everyone the whole week of Christmas because she's off. Great. Now we gotta listen to her big mouth the whole Christmas. Shit. That's right. We miss you. we're gonna have fun over the holiday. Trust me, it's gonna be fucking hilarious. I love Christmas time. Like I don't like Christmas that much, but I love like coming on here and talking shit and having fun because everybody's like off Christmas. Yeah, that's me. Yeah, I'm not really like a mushy Christmas loving. Yeah, that would be nice. I would like that. We should. Yeah, consider it done. Sounds good to me. Yeah, we'll test it first and see, and then we'll go for it. Sounds good to me. Yeah, and then I'm thinking of having a DJ and starting like I'm gonna start my channel around the end of the year. I'm gonna start. I still haven't done it yet, but I'm going to. And on New Year's Eve, I'm gonna do like a DJ something on here. Not on here, but like somewhere. I'm not sure yet. But yeah, I might play some music. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be probably on my TikTok or my Instagram. I'm not sure yet. It might be on my Instagram or it might be on my TikTok. I don't know. I'm not sure where I want to do it yet. But I might do that on New Year's because my sister and her two boys are going to a New Year's Eve party at our best friend's place. Well, one of our friends' place. Yeah. So all of our friends are going to be there somewhat. So they're all going there. So I'll be here by myself, just me and Dime. So that's going to be great. That'll be a perfect time for me to go online and bring in the new year with everybody and play some music. So yeah, I might do that. I think I might do it on Instagram. I might save TikTok for another day, but I might do it on Instagram. Hey Maria, how you doing? Damn, missed you. Yeah, hopefully she gets the Starlink installed, so that way everything will go good. Okay, cool, Marley. Yeah, get his ass to work. That's good. Good man. You're good? Good to hear. My day was good. I was telling everybody that I got my van business permit today. So now I can buy a new van. I got approved today, but I get the final, you know, paperwork this week sometime, maybe tomorrow or next day. Yeah, that's the good news. That's the word on the street. Is Mark got approved for his business van. So now I can buy a new van. Yeah, she's always got the tea kettle running. Yeah, Marty likes when you put the tea. You want the tea. She always says that. Even when you're not here, she always asks where you are with the tea emoji. Hell yeah. Word of the month off of Starlink website. Oh, okay, cool. So it's like an actual dish that picks up the signal for the internet. That's pretty cool. I thought like this stuff was finished, but apparently not. That's good, Marley. Well, let's hope that you know it all works out. Oh, okay, yeah, cool. So yeah, get the mount, and then you can put it up, and then bang, we're good to go. Looks like it is getting looking like Christmas. Marty's gonna have good internet finally. I'm gonna have a new car finally, a new van. I mean, some people hopefully get a new fucking brain. Dan's got another cast. Virgo's got me, and Maria's got a new cup of tea. Miss Bikini just got her electrical fixed. See, everything is looking good. Destiny's next, you know. Destiny might get some new deep. Who knows? Everybody's gonna be like, "What about me?" She's back again. Amen to that, Destiny. That's the attitude everybody should have. That's how I live my life every day. But I had a feeling something was gonna happen because it's been like too perfect this week. Like yesterday was a perfect day and today was perfect again. And I was like, this is crazy. Like, and then seeing all the numbers and the signs, and I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Hey Blue Nile, I'm doing good. How are you, sweetheart? Okay, cool, no problem. I'm here. Well, Miss Bikini, now you have him forever in spirit. Yeah, see, that's a good thing. That means he's still still loves you and cares about you. Remember, I always tell you all that the more you acknowledge spirit and God, the more you get. Believe that. Because that's how it works. But if you just do it conveniently, then it isn't gonna work. And they're gonna conveniently give you shit. But if you do it every day, just acknowledge every day, pray every day, you know, don't complain every day and just give thanks for everything. Be grateful, show gratitude. You'd be surprised how your life changes. And sometimes when things go wrong, you're like, what the fuck? It's no what the fuck. It's shit happens. It's life. It's not going to be perfect, but remember, it could be worse. So when things go bad, remember it's a challenge for you. That's all it is. It's not the end of the world. It's just a challenge. That's all. Take it as a challenge, complete the challenge and move on. Don't bitch and moan and just try not to at least. And sometimes it can be very difficult, very hard, but try to look at every situation in a positive way. Sure, you do that. And as long as you do that, you're good to go. Nothing yet, Blue Nile. I haven't got nothing yet. I would usually get like a beep or something. But, let me check. No, not yet. Nope, I got nothing yet. Yeah, sure you can. That's the other option. Either one, it doesn't matter to me. It's all good. long as you guys can use either option, I'm good. All right. Thanks. Now you can ask your questions when you're ready. Nah, it's all good. It's cool. If that's the only way you can do it right now, then it's all good. You're paying in euros, so it's more than 10. So whatever they take from me is still, not that much. So it's cool. We good like that. We good. My friend has reservations about A. So I just want some reassurance on your end. So A is the guy that we read last time that I said was good for you, right? That was good. Yeah, but still, like. But why would she say that? Does she know? Oh, that's because she's jealous, probably. She's jealous that you're cool with the guy. Hey, Aunt. Hmm. Well, that's the thing, because Blue Nile, the thing is like, because she says that. See, because when you asked me that last time about A, and I told you that everything was going to be cool and he's good, and this and that, blah blah blah, you know. And so when we ask Spirit again, they're gonna be like, because your friend told you, like who cares? We've already told you that it'll be fine. So you know what I'm saying? And I know you're listening to her or whatever, but don't let people do that to you. I'm just as your friend, I'm trying to tell you, I know that she's your friend or whatever, but the thing is, it's like a relationship is never going or any relationship or friendship is never going to be 100%. You know. Well, I still get that. I still get that A is will be very faithful and loyal. I think that this could just be I still see a lot of communication between you and him, and I do see an emotional feeling connection. I still get the same good cards that I got the other day for him and you. The only thing I get is that he might be distracted right now or confused. But this could be you distracted by her words and confused now on whether or not you should be dealing with it or not. Um, Also, I feel like your friend doesn't want you to be lonely and doesn't want you to be, and alienate yourself from everybody, and she wants you to be happy. I understand that. But I still get that you and A potentially can be together in the future. And I do see more communication. I do see messaging, talking, all that good stuff. And I do see that he looks at you as someone who he can trust and someone who he looks like he can be with for a long term. But there is some distractions and confusions now that I'm getting in between you and him. So yeah, that's what I get. Confused, distraction, and mentally thinking about it too much. But I still get like the Ace of Swords here, Eight of Wands, Page of Wands. I get all good things. But in the present moment, I just get, some distractions and mental like anxiety over certain things. Oh, that's normal. That's normal. You know. Yeah. But if a guy likes a woman, right? Take it from me, and a woman says, "Oh yeah, this guy was hitting on me, or said some shit to me." I don't get jealous. I just get like probably a little worried or something that maybe like she's probably telling me that because she wants more from me, or she's telling me that, hey, look, guys is hollering at me, so you better hurry up, type of thing. So a guy sometimes don't know how to take that. They can either get jealous or worried, or they might just be like, maybe she's testing me to see if I'll say something. Sometimes it's good not to even mention that shit. You know, it's not good to mention those things anyway. As long as it's not like a life and death situation, then some things are best unsaid. Because he might have took that in the wrong way. You see what I mean? Yeah. All right. Let me see here. The second question is, do you see H trying to reach out to me again? All right. Let me check. Hmm. Blue Nile, I think that H might reach out to you before the end of this month. Like in the next 3 weeks, I see him reaching out and saying, hello, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, how you doing? What's going on? You know, I feel like he might reach out. I got yes cards. So he might say that, he might tell you about his life, or he might tell you like where he is. Like if he's away right now, or like he's on like, if he's far away from you, he might say like, oh yeah, things are good, okay, where I am, or whatever. And then he might say that he's having problems with money or work, or just emotionally, like tell you emotionally about his life. And he'll ask about you. I feel like it'll be a brief conversation, or like a brief like contact. But I do see him contacting before the year is out, in the next 3 weeks. There's 3 weeks left in this year. and I got that he will probably contact you. Yeah, I got emotional confusion, problems with money, and thinking about you. Like, yeah, exactly. But he wants to see like how you're doing, you know, to see if your life is miserable like his, probably. Yeah. So yeah, Blue Nile, that's what I get. I feel like he will contact you in the next 3 weeks. So from now to the end of the year, that's what I get. I do see him planning on contacting. Ah, okay. Yeah, because I see him at a distance from you. So I see him like, on a journey or whatever. He's like, he's somewhere and he's like got money problems, emotionally confused, all that shit. Hey, Rudy. Sorry to hear that, sweetheart. So yeah, Blue Nile, I would say that just see how it goes with A and try not to tell him things like that so it doesn't like make it awkward, try to keep things like that to yourself. I mean, if you want to say it, I'm not gonna tell you what to do, but my advice is not to even mention that shit. You know? Yeah, don't even say anything about guys hitting on you or anything like that because that just makes it worse. Like if when a woman says that to a guy, it's like she wants the guy to be jealous or wants the guy to be aggravated. Like he might think that you might do that on purpose. You know, sometimes keeping that shit to yourself is like better. If it happens when you're together, then it's different because he sees it and he'll be like, yeah, whatever, she's with me. But if you're doing that shit over the phone, then it makes him wonder, like, I wonder if she's like, letting guys holler at her, or she's like a hoe, or she loves attention, or because it can rub him the wrong way and cause problems. You know. So yeah, my advice is not even to. If it's not serious, then don't even mention it. Ah, okay, yeah. Because if it's like, if you're getting to know the guy and you're like, it's fresh and all that, and you're talking to him, he can get easily discouraged by comments like that, you know. So yeah, it's just my advice. Some guys don't want to hear all that stuff. If a woman told me that, I'd be like, yeah, yeah, this woman hollered at me too. This milf, she was in the grocery store. I was almost gonna pay for her groceries because she was looking at me. She went like, "What the fuck you say? Who's this bitch?" Look, man, she was a granny with dentures, man. I'm only joking. And that'll cause problems. She probably think that I'm talking shit, or she might take me serious. Exactly. So yeah, Blue Nile. That's uh that's my advice, and that's what I see. So you know, just try and do what's best for yourself, and then go from there. You're welcome, sweetheart. No problem. Um, Rudy, what you said here? Rudy, you'll be fine. You're in the right place at the right time. Be good. You'll be all right. We'll give you a virtual hug. Everything's gonna be all right. It's the retrograde. It's affecting people differently. You know, slay. You got to be the slay queen. Slay. Yeah, it happens. You know, we all. That's what I preach on here all the time. You know, we're gonna go through these trials and tribulations of life. No, don't do that shit. That's the worst thing you can do. Don't ever think like that. Don't ever be like that. God puts these challenges in front of you because He knows you can handle it. And you have to remember to take accountability for everything that you've done. Don't jump over no damn, don't jump from no damn bridge. Okay? Unless you're bungee jumping, yeah, you can go. Don't be fucking jumping nowhere. Don't do that. Please don't do that. Okay? I know. I know. We all get like that. Yes, please don't. That's not the right thing to do. You know what, Destiny? No, I didn't, man. I was kind of disappointed. But I've been having like daydreams about shit like that. I'm still trying to figure out why I dreamt of a certain woman in my dreams that I don't even know. It's weird. I try and look for him during my day, you know, wondering who this is. It was like a short girl with long black hair, and she was like, you know, she was nice and thick, how I like 'em, you know. Yeah, she was probably a tourist. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, yeah. It was weird, but you know, I didn't have the dream ever since. But I've had so much I've had so many dreams of women that are in my dream that I don't even know. I don't know, maybe. But earlier this year, I had a dream twice about a blonde haired chick with blue eyes, and she had like short hair, like really short hair, and like um she we were like on a I was sitting on the bottom of a bunk bed, and I was just like sitting there, and I was looking towards like the door, and she came through the door, and she was like, "Oh, hi, honey, how you doing?" So like we were together, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And then like she gave me a kiss in the dream, and it felt real. And then after that, that was it. We were just talking, and I didn't even know who the fuck this is. So then, about maybe a month later, I had a dream of this same blonde chick, and she came up to me again, and we were like holding hands and talking, and she gave me a kiss, and she was calling me like, you know, babe and shit like that. I was like, all right, cool, whatever. If you want to be my babe in my dreams, I guess, whatever. And I never dreamt of her ever since. And then this time, this week, I don't know, I can't remember when it was, but anyway, whenever I told you guys I had that dream, it was a short, you know, stocky girl with long black hair. And I was like talking to her. We were talking shit and stuff. I was like, whatever. It's weird shit. Like I don't dream of actual people that I know or I'm interested in my dreams. Like I don't dream of them. I dream of people that I don't know. Do I think that spirits can fall in love with people and appear in their dreams? Yeah, it's possible. Yeah, it can be possible. I'm sure it could be. They might come in a dream just to like say, "Hey, look." But like some of those things won't be romantic or like sexual because like it's different, you know. Unless like that's what it is, but it can be. But I think it's possible, Destiny. And that's probably why I don't know the person who I'm looking at. But the last time I dated somebody, I had a dream of them, but it wasn't like romantic or like it wasn't like a thing. And she never really spoke to me in my dream. I just saw her at a distance. Yeah, yeah, I hear you, Justin. If that's the case, there'll be no more. There won't be no more women in here. You're like, this bitch got Mark in here. Fuck this shit. I'm going. Yeah, I would say yes. Yeah, definitely. Mhm. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Yeah. I've always joked about that. Like, if I had like a girlfriend on here or something, she'd be like, "Who the fuck's Marley's Terror? Who the fuck is G Leeds? Oh, Dan's okay. He's a guy. Who the hell's Justin and Destiny and Miss Bikini? What the fuck? Yeah, this woman's got a bikini in here. She be in here interrogating the living fuck out of me. Yeah, I know. I'm just teasing. She'd have to get over it. That's all. I talk about that shit a few times. I'll be live, and then she'll walk through the door right here. She'll be like, "Oh, you live right now?" I was like, "Yeah. Why don't you say hello to everybody?" She'll be looking at the list. She ain't worried about hello. She'll be looking at the list. She'll be all these bitches in here. Who the fuck's all these women? Where they from? Are they in Bermuda? No, babe, they're not. All right, everybody, I want you to post where you live. Don't fucking lie to me. I'd end the live. I'd be like, look, my girlfriend's fucking crazy. She's jealous. Don't worry about it, guys. I'm gonna end the live. I'll talk to her. See, you're guilty. You're ending the live. Like shut up, bitch. No, I wouldn't do that. That's why I don't have a girlfriend. See, I don't think she can handle all of that. They be mad as shit, jealous as shit. I have to find a woman that's not jealous, and that's like one in a million. If she's an Aquarius, she'd slap the shit out of me. She'd be like, pop, right live, right on live too. She'd be like, tell me the truth, pop. I'd be like, what the fuck? What are you doing? You're slapping me on my live. What the fuck's wrong with you? Tell me the fucking truth. She began to do my lives from the past 5 years. She'd be like, who's this woman you were collabing with? Who's this woman you were fucking flirting with? I don't want nobody like that. That'll aggravate the shit out of me. That's why I ain't got no damn women. I can't deal with that. Fuck that shit. If she's jealous and I really like her a lot, I probably delete all my videos so she don't see them. You'll see Marky Mark's tarot and no videos. They're like, Mark, I wanted to check my reading from last year, but you got rid of all of them. Yep, I got a girlfriend, and she's jealous. She saw me talking to you guys, and I was talking to so and so. We were flirting. This person said she was coming to Bermuda, and she's probably thinking, I don't know what the fuck it is. I don't know. I had to delete the video. If we break up, I'll put them back. Damn. Yeah, Miss Bikini, if that helps, then that helps. Yeah. Sometimes that's like the worst thing in a relationship to me is jealousy. And jealousy, envy, and just like no trust. That will piss me off. That'll aggravate. Because see, I call most women on here sweetheart, sweetie, how you doing? Hey sweetie, how you doing? So just imagine like her like she goes, okay, babe, I'm gonna go get a shower and hang out upstairs in the bed. I'm gonna read my book or some bullshit or whatever she would do. And she'll be like halfway down the steps here. I'll be like, hey sweetie, how you doing? I'll be like, yeah, you know what? How's it, you getting any D? She'll be like, what the fuck you asking her if she's getting D? What the hell? Don't tell them you give me D. No, don't do that shit. Don't talk about that on your lives. I'm like, woman, go the fuck back upstairs and read your book. Leave me alone. I've been doing this shit before I met you. Leave me alone. That's gonna cause problems. Destiny, I totally agree. I agree, Marley. I hope so, Jocelyn. Cause that's why, like, yeah. Yeah, there you go, Ann. I agree with all of you. Yeah. Yeah, jealousy definitely ruins love, you know. Exactly. And they get jealous for no valid reason. That's why I don't really know what really jealousy is, because I'm not jealous of anybody. You know? I don't really care about what anybody else is doing. I never get jealous. I don't even know what jealousy is. And when I used to date a beautiful woman back in my 20s, I was with her. I was double dating. It was me and her and my sister and her ex-husband at the time. This is like when I was like this is probably like 20 years ago. And I was like 26, 27. And I was dating this beautiful girl, this beautiful woman. Sorry, not girl. She's only a year younger than me, but she's beautiful, right? And I was happy as fucks to date her. She was cool with my sister, so we double dated. So we been on a double date a few times, and we were in this club one time, an outdoor club, and she looked good as usual. And then this guy comes up to her, like the guy knows I'm with her, right? But he was like, yeah, I don't give a fuck. He walked up, to her, and he was like, hey, gorgeous, how you doing? And she was like, oh, hi. And like she was like kind of bumping me, and she goes, oh, this is your man? And she's like, yeah, we're dating, blah, 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 blah. It's like, why are you asking me these questions? Like, she was kind of like standing up for herself, like type of thing. And he was like, oh, well, your man ain't saying nothing. I said, bro, if you want it and you got game, you can take her from me if you want. And he fist bumped me and laughed. And then he walked away. Cause he was like trying to like, do some dumb shit, but I counteracted his dumb ass. I'm like, yeah, if you got game, take her from me, bro. You can have her. It's just a woman, a human being. If she don't want me and she wants you, If she wants to leave right now, you're probably doing me a favor, bro. So I told him, you can have her. And that's it. And she laughed. And she was like, you handled that well. I said, yeah, I don't really get jealous, so I don't get hostile. You know, I know you're beautiful, so I know guys are gonna come up to you. But guess what? When it happened the opposite way, a week later, I was DJing and these two hoods came up to me, these two sister hoods, and they came up to me and they're nun hoods. And they came up to me, gave me a big kiss and hug. Oh, Mark, I haven't seen you in so long. And she was telling my sister, I hate those bitches. They should not be around Mark. She was all mad. I'm like, see, I showed you how you're supposed to act. And then you get mad because two hoods come up to me and give me a hug and kiss. There's nothing to be jealous of. I don't want them. I'm with you. But see, she's a jealous person, so that's why it didn't work. But you know, many moons ago, that happened. So many aqua people coming here. The Aquarians that come in here is Jocelyn, Ninja, my friend Anne Marie, Ilda is in Aquarius. Who else in Aquarius that's coming here? I can't remember. Anyway, those are the ones that I remember that's coming here recently. So yeah, there's a few. I can name a few, but they haven't been in here. I can name a few more, but they haven't been in here recently. But yeah, those are the Aquarians that come in here. And Dan's wife's an Aquarius. I get Aquariuses, I get Virgo, a lot of Virgos coming here. We got Maria, we got Anne, Yvette that comes in here, she's a Virgo. I got a lot of Virgo friends, a lot of Virgo women friends. Then we got Dan DeLeo. Rudy's a Scorpio, Marley's a Scorpio, and Miss Bikini's a Taurus. He all fixed signs. Virgo isn't a fixed sign, but there's a lot of fixed signs in here. Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, and Aquarius, all fixed signs. That's the majority. And the Virgos are in the mix. I've always had tons of Virgos in here. Shit. Tons. Back when I first started, the majority of the room was Virgos, Virgo women. Virgos and Geminis. I had some Gemini women in here that were crazy as shit, made me laugh like crazy. Oh, we got Destiny. Destiny's an Aries. I got some Aries people in here sometimes. I know a few Aries women that come in here. Or used to come in here, but Destiny's an Aries. So I know everybody's sign. I remember. I don't know if I'm leaving anybody out, but yeah. I can't remember some people's signs. I can't remember. Because we don't really talk about that sign shit too much. But yeah. Hot summer to make an Aquarius. Well, and sometimes like people are just sometimes the people we pick and choose or around, they just get jealous. Jealousy is a disease. Like a lot of people have it. It's unfortunate. I always encourage people not to get jealous. I don't like I don't I don't think anybody's sneaky unless they give me a reason to believe that they are. So you're giving me a reason to believe that I can't trust you or what you're telling me isn't true, then I'm gonna feel that way about you. But not right off the bat. I have a good judgment. I know I can tell who's a hoe and who's not. I can tell who's bad and who's good. I just have a feel for people. I just know by looking at you. If I look at your picture, I can tell like sometimes who you are or what you're about. I can look at someone's picture and be like, oh yeah, you've had a few these in your life. Okay, let me see next. Oh yeah, you're full of shit. Yeah, you're a liar. Okay, cool. Next. Yeah, okay, yeah, not bad. I'm gonna get rid of them eyebrows. You be looking like a fucking owl lately. You know? I can look at people's pictures and be like, yep, uh-huh. Those are some Botox lips. Look at them eyelashes. You're ready to take off, huh? They do that on TikTok. There's like a couple people on TikTok that says, show us your profile picture. And like we'll look at your profile picture and tell you your future or tell you about yourself. And majority of the time they're all wrong. I watched it for like 30 minutes, like probably like a month ago. I was bored and I was like I was like some night I wasn't doing nothing. And I looked, I said, let me see these idiots and what they're doing. And I laughed so much, it was like, oh my God, I can see you're cute. Yeah, well, I feel like you like this and you like that. And the guy was like, nope, that's not me, sorry. Oh, come on. I'm like, yeah, no, you're wrong. Just don't be a widow, Miss Bikini, that's all. Just be a widow that's interested and don't be a widow. Okay? That's the deal. I don't go out. I don't even want to go out anymore. I went when I was younger, I went out like constantly every fucking day. I was out constantly. I barely got any sleep. First thing in the morning I'll be working. Then I'll work like almost 10 hours a day. Then at nighttime I'll have like a DJ gig. And that was from like early 20s right up into my late 30s. And that's nonstop, like every day, all day. If I wasn't the DJ at the party, I was going to a party. So I was never home when I was that age. I was never home. Now all I want to do is be home because I can't stand going out, you know. And that's why when some people get older, see, sometimes when you don't really go out at all, when you don't go out at all when you're young, you tend to go out more at night. When you're at night when you're older, because you feel like you know you you were deprived of it, or you couldn't go because you had strict parents, but now you're free. So in your 40s and your 50s, you're going out to drink wine with your friends or go out or whatever. Good night, Rudy. Take care, sweetie. I'm glad we made you laugh. So, a lot of people start early and like don't like me. I started early. I was partying when I was in my teenage years early, and right up into my late 30s, and now I don't even want to go out anymore because I'm fed up of it. I don't feel like doing it no more. So that's how my life is. But there's some people like who never went out when they were like um younger, so they go out now and they're older. And that's how like it is sometimes. And that's how my life is. I started very early, super early. I was probably like 11, 12, 13 when I first started playing music for like school functions, for teenage school functions. I started early because my brother's 9 years older than me. So he was like around that type of crowd and era. So I was like tagging along because him and I were close when we were young. So I was like always the youngest in the crew, but I was always like, while everybody was getting drunk and shit, I was like, I couldn't drink or whatever. I wasn't old enough, so I was the one playing the music and having fun, you know, with all our boys and shit. So that's why I started young. And then one of my first DJ parties that I did in a club, I was like 14 years old, and the owner of the club didn't want me to be in there. But they was like, look, this guy helps us DJ and shit, so he's only 14, but we'll make sure he won't drink or do anything. I was like, all right, we'll keep our eye on him. Like, yeah, you can keep your eye on me. Fuck you. So right when I was like 14, 15, I was already in the club, like playing music with the older guys. So I started very early, and I was very fed up of it as I got older, especially in my 30s, because I stopped playing music in the club at 37. So that's been 10 years ago. And I stopped because I just started playing music to my friends' kids. And it was like, this is crazy. I'm too old for this shit now. So I stopped. But now I'm getting back into it. I'm going to do it online in the comfort of my own home and talk shit to all my online friends and have fun. And I don't have to go into a club anymore. And back then, it was a lot worse than it is now because of the cigarette smoke. You used to come home like your eyes were bloodshot red, your clothes was stinking of smoke. Like you would have your clothes in the hamper and you would have to wash that shit the next day or the same night because it was stinking of fucking cigarette smoke. It was nasty. I hated that shit. I'm so glad you can't smoke in the clubs anymore. And like my clothes is all full of fucking smoke. That shit was disgusting. Hey Toka, how you doing? I just got it, thanks. You can ask your question when you're ready. How you been? Yeah, that's one of the best things they ever did was like stop people from smoking inside the club. Because people who don't like smoking, like they would go home smelling like they was smoking a whole pack of cigarettes. That shit was annoying. But yeah, times have changed. That's one thing I like when I do go out. I don't come home smelling like a dirty cigarette or ashtray. That shit's annoying. Apparently, some places here they let you vape and shit, but that's it. All right, Ann. Good night, sweet dreams. Love you too when you sleep. I'm about to love you more now because you're gonna sleep. All right, let me see. Ann says, thank you, I think. I'm just teasing Ann. Get your Virgo ass to sleep. Okay. That's some crazy shit, Toka. Sorry, yes, sir. Hey, Marley still got one eye open, okay? You should have had one eye open too. You naughty girl, Destiny. Should have done your homework. Now you're gonna blame me. Good night, Destiny. Take care. Saying you should write it up. That's yeah, it is craziness, Toka. All right, Destiny. Toka, I feel like D's got a lot of pressure, like he's trying to apply pressure or he's going through some pressure moments. He's trying to resolve these problems, but he feels overburdened and stuff. And like I feel like he's trying to trick you or con you or deceive you with this whole thing. But it'll blow over. I think it'll be fine afterwards. I bet he regrets texting me now. It pissed me off. Exactly. So it looks like this will all be resolved like in a the next time you guys go to work. Like it'll blow over. It's not gonna be like a big thing. But I still get like this guy, this person D, like they're the type of person that's capable of like swindling and moving things around and like trying to like blame shit or do shit and trying to cause problems. Like this person's like tricky or like trying to con people or like do shit like that. Yeah. Even though he's a good worker, I feel like he's trying to do something crazy on purpose, like, but it's gonna like I think he's just going through this shit because of his girlfriend. So like maybe he's trying to do this to get back at her for some reason. It's weird energy I got here, but at the end of the day, um, he knows you mean well, and he knows like you're gonna be reasonable about everything. It'll blow over, I feel, because I got positive cards after the negative situation. So even though you went through that today and there was disagreements and stuff, like he's gonna come to his realization that he was wrong, and his girlfriend's got to deal with the fucking bullshit. But as far as you, him, and all this situation, the problems will be resolved and everything will go back to normal. So I'm not getting nothing bad, like, it's getting worse. Yeah, I just got weird energy from him too. Yeah, it's all gonna work out. I got all positive things. Like because this happened, it's like a warning to them, like to not fuck around and like make the bullshit, like stop dealing with the bullshit. And it's like it's the end of the retrograde coming up this weekend, so like these things are gonna happen because it affects the weirdos the most. But I'm getting that this is all gonna get resolved. It's not gonna like be worse than it is, Toka. It's gonna get better and it'll be fine. Like they're gonna realize that it's gonna be better. Hey Santina, how you been, sweetheart? You good? Long time to see. You're already understaffed and the staff is putting me through it. Yeah, it's probably due to the retrograde and how people are, man. People are fucking like stupid, trust me. Like people are really like, you know, losing their marbles. I'll say it nice, you know. Yeah, they are weird. A lot of weirdos in this world, you know. It's fucking nuts. The amount of weirdos that I see every day, I just shake my head. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with this person? Who are these people? Hey, they say aliens are on Earth. That's why we're looking at these people because they're fucking aliens. You know, those are the aliens, or maybe we're the aliens and they're the crazy ones. Something's gotta give, yo. More and more people have lost their minds lately. Where I look around and say, "Fuck, I'm glad I got a brain. I'm glad I'm civilized." Man, these fucking people are crazy, yo. Something wrong with these fucking people. Sometimes I'm gonna just slap the shit out of them. I don't get my hands dirty. You been okay? Yeah, I'm good. Just been busy. Still talking shit, having fun, trying to stay sane, try to stay away from aliens and weirdos. Yeah, things are gonna be fine, Token, between you and D. I feel like he might feel like kind of weird at work now, but like he'll be fine. He'll be fine. Like he's gonna feel like a hypocrite, you know, and he's gonna feel like kind of weird. But I'm getting like he's kind of delusional about this whole situation. But it's not gonna affect anything like in a really really bad way. Yeah, you'll be fine. You're welcome, sweetheart. No problem. Santina, you said thanks for the super chat. You said what's to come for you in 2025. Hopefully, all good things. I wish that for you. I wish that for everybody that comes in here. I hope everybody has a great 2025. Hope it's better than this year. Hopefully, everybody includes me in their 2025. And if you don't, that's cool. It's all right. You know, it's cool. No hard feelings. You ain't gotta love me for 2025. It's good. I put up with your ass 2024. Nah, I'm just talking shit. All right, let's check, Santina. Hmm. Same old shit, different year. You sure you want to know? Okay, I'll tell you. All right, so what I get here is you might be going into 2025, you might be suspicious, doubtful, and you might be dealing with like some gossip and shady people. You know, same shit, different day. I'm also getting that you might be frustrated going into next year. Like you have to like make a point to face the facts that this ain't gonna that whatever you're dealing with might not change, might not get better. You might be worried um, about certain things or certain people. You might procrastinate your decisions and be indecisive about what you really want for this coming year. I'm also getting that if you, I believe you have a young daughter. If you have a daughter and she's the youngest or whoever's the youngest child you have, especially female, that female daughter you have, the young one, is not going to be like doing what she's supposed to be doing. So she might be rebellious or like wasting her time with things or giving you unfavorable news, you know? So she might end up being a pain in the ass to you. Most daughters can be, you know. They get to a certain age and they, give you headaches and they do things, or they might, be around somebody that you don't like. So that might happen. Um, if this isn't your daughter, it could be like a younger sister or something like that that aggravates you, or like you said, she's already giving you a headache. So it looks like that headache with your young daughter might continue. So she might be like, her thinking process might not be like yours. Like, you know how they say the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, but sometimes that apple rolls off a damn hill. And that's what I tell my dad. When I fell from your tree, I rolled down the fucking hill. And he laughs when I tell him that. But yeah. So I get some stuff with like your youngest daughter. You might have more headaches with her. She might be more rebellious. Her thinking pattern might not be that great, where she like thinks of things and she doesn't, and she ends up, giving you more of a headache. So the positive thing I see about everything is you. The people around you, you can't can really control to a certain extent. People are gonna do whatever they want. You're gonna encounter people, family, situations, siblings, daughters, sons, whatever. Those people are always gonna be a headache or gonna be giving you a challenge. That's what's gonna happen next year. But the good thing is your energy, your intent as a person. You're gonna reflect on things, and you might even like say to yourself, hey, as long as I put my efforts towards my specific goal that I want to do, then and I can help whoever I need to and people trust me, and that's all that matters to me. If you offer your services to people or offer yourself to people, they'll appreciate you, and because they trust you, people look at you as somebody who they can trust. Even in your work like department, like whatever, even at your job, people at your job might think that you're very trustworthy and a loyal worker, and they think you always have good intentions. So your work life could be very good coming next year, like, going into next year. So work will be good. You being a loyal person to yourself, to others will be good. Like, I feel like that's how it is for you. Like you personally, you'll be fine. Like the way people view you, it will be positive. But maybe your daughter, maybe like people, characters around you that are giving you a hard time or aggravating you. Those are the only negative things that I see like for next year. That's what's coming for you is people around you will aggravate you and annoy you and give you headaches and be a problem towards you. But you personally won't be. Things for you personally will be fine. So as long as you take care of yourself and continue to be loyal, trustworthy, and offer yourself, and be intent. And if you want to study more and learn more with your job, you might be offered something a little bit more, not too big, but you might be offered extra work, or offered an opportunity to study more about a position so you can get it. That's something that might happen next year. I'm not saying it's guaranteed, but it's a thing I see here, that because you're doing good at work, they might ask you if you want more, but it would involve like studying or taking a test or something like that. But the reason that they want to ask you that, or offer it to you, it's a small offer, not nothing too big, but because you're doing good at work, it's going to continue that way because of your loyalty and your character and who you are. Like they really trust you. I'm glad you're doing good at work. I'm glad. So yeah, Santina, that's what I see. Same shit, different day. It looks like going into the new year, you're going to be dealing with people, but try not to be frustrated. Try not to worry about like you got to face the facts that people aren't going to change. So if you can face that fact and face that reality that you can only do so much, and sometimes you can't really stop your own children from doing things when you're not around. They have to learn their lessons. You might have to like say, hey, look, my daughter's not that young anymore. She's gonna make. I have to let her make her own mistakes and try not to save her. Or like if anybody around you, like a sibling or somebody they're not doing the right thing and they aggravate you and they give you a fucking headache and you tell them blue in the face not to do something or change their ways and they don't. When you find yourself in that position next year, try to ignore it and be like, you know what? I told you what to do. You don't want to fucking listen. So now you gotta face reality and suffer the consequences. So it's your fucking problem, not mine. Don't come to me. Look, I got my own life. So you might have to like put your foot down and step up, verbally and tell people, look, you want to go and ruin your fucking life? Go right ahead. Don't never say I didn't tell you so. So you might have to like, say that to somebody. Hopefully not, but if you put your foot down and save your energy is the main thing there, And once again, like I see spirit around you and they have their one I see your aunt, Mabel, I think it is. And she's like this. She says she doesn't have nothing to say. I said it all. She goes, ta-da. That's funny. And as she puts like her hands up, she's got like these big arms, like, and I can see like her arms going, yeah, that's it. Aunt Maggie, yeah. I keep saying Mabel. Why the fuck do I say Mabel? Aunt Maggie, yeah, her. And she put up her hands. That's what first thing I saw. She was like, yeah, there you go. You said it all. I'm good. Show's over. So yeah, that's pretty much everything in a nutshell. And that's how we all should be, in the new year is keep taking care of our own life, our own energy, stay away from negativity. Whoever doesn't want to listen and learn, and that's their fucking problem, And sometimes it might be people that are very close to us. And we just have to say, hey, look, you don't want to listen, and you got to learn. And then when it happens, you tell them these words. You have to take accountability for your actions, or else there's going to be a reaction you might not like. That's how I live my life more and more every day. Like, yeah, okay, you want to do that? No problem. Good. We'll see. Then when it all falls in your face, don't come crying to me. And if you do, I'm going to tell you, you're a dumbass. Shouldn't have done it. Not my problem. Don't cry to me about it. I ain't listening. I got to go. Bye. That's what I say to people now. I got to go. Bye. Act like my phone's on vibrate. Oh, shit, my phone's ringing. Oh, look, it's my mom. Hey, look, have a nice day. See you later. Okay, well, bye. All right, Dan. Take care, bro. I can't stop. I gotta get my ass out of here. It's almost 1 o'clock in the morning. I need to go fucking sleep. I've been on here for like 2.5 hours almost. Fuck, time flies, man. It's crazy. All right, later, Dan. Take care, man. So yeah, glad work is good for you, Santina. I'm glad work's good for you. I remember we were talking about the job last year around this time. You were saying you're gonna get a new job. So you've been there for like a year now, right? Isn't this month make a year you've been there? If I'm correct, if I remember. I think it was like last year this time you said you was about to go into a new job. I think it's almost been a year now, right? That's how fucking time flies. That's crazy. Yeah, January 2nd will be a year. I remember. I remember around this time you were telling me that you want to get a new job and you're gonna get a new job and all that stuff and how's it gonna be. Say, hey, you've been there for almost a year. Congrats. It looks like you're doing good there. It looks like next year will be good too. So that's the good thing about the reading. It says work's gonna be great. You just gotta deal with stupid people. We all do, you know. That's why I try and tell everybody on here every day to stop dealing with negative people, get away from them, give them less energy as much as you can. Try not to allow their life to affect yours. Try not to let their energy affect your energy. There's more and more stupid people every day in this world, and unfortunately, sometimes we cross paths with stupid people or ignorant people or even our own family members. And sometimes you just have to say, fuck it, put my foot down and say, I ain't dealing with you no more. You know, that's it. Yeah, less energy is better because you keep more energy for yourself. I know it's hard. I know it's easier said than done, but that's what I believe we have to do in order for us to really function properly. Maybe I can speak properly too. Yeah. But anyway, it was good seeing you, Santina. I'm glad all was good. But yeah, I'll see everybody tomorrow. I should be here tomorrow. Same time, same place, same laughs. Be positive, be happy, live your life. We're only here for so long. Give thanks and praise to Spirit and God and just be happy. Please try and do that every day. Okay? Bye. See you all tomorrow. Take care. Good night.